What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Shaq just dropped a mean bomb on TNT about Stephen Curry, man, and we got to discuss it. He said we need to put him in the GOAT conversation. So let's talk about it, man. We're about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 300, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
As the supreme leader of the Big Man Alliance, I demand you fans to start putting Steph Curry in that greatest of all time conversation. Just start putting them in the conversation.
So the conversation of Jordan,
Mike,
LeBron, Kobe,
LeBron, start putting Steph in that conversation. I demand it.
Why does the Big Man Alliance need to say something?
Because I am the supreme leader and my voice counts. And I'm saying, listen, I played against Mike, played with Kobe, played against and with LeBron. They're all great. But you got... At some point, we're going to have to put Steph Curry in that category. I'm not saying he is, but let's just have the conversation. Like, I like all the internet talk and the barbershop talk, but I ain't never seen nothing like that before, and nobody has. And
pretty special.
And that's how many of them things he got. 1, 2, 3, 4 against LeBron. So I demand that people, you start putting my guy in that conversation.
We heard Shaq, man. We heard what Shaq said. All right, now here's the thing, man. Steph earned my spot in the top 5 in that 2022 playoff run. Now, we're going to get to that point, but the first thing I want to bring up is that he said he got 4 of them things against LeBron James. When it comes to rings, I feel like it's a team accolade, all right? Now, everybody has their own type of opinions about how this stuff works, and I'm fine with that, but I'm just giving you my opinion. Reason I say I feel like it's a team accolade is because you think about it. The history is there. Michael Jordan, throughout his 80s, couldn't get it done. Why? Because he needed pimping and he needed a decent Bulls team, one of the best teams ever assembled to get his rings, right? Even with LeBron James. Took Cleveland to the finals twice. An incompetent Cleveland team to the finals twice. Couldn't get it done. Why? Because he needed help. You need help to get those rings, man. So that's just how I feel. It's a team accolade. You cannot get that accolade by yourself. You just can't do it. I don't remember anybody doing it, especially in this time or in the golden era time, right? I don't remember anybody doing it by themselves. I think Steph is an amazing player. He's my favorite point guard of all time. I said it. He's my favorite point guard of all time. Next would be Magic Johnson. That would be my next favorite point guard of all time. But Steph, he got it for me, man. He got it for me. Now, let's get into the history of LeBron James and Steph. All right? 2015, Steph was killing it. Coming on the scene, looking ridiculous. Met LeBron in the finals, right? And we know what happened. Come on, man. No Kyrie, no Kevin Love. Okay? Now, injuries is a part of it. It's a part of it. So I'm not taking any of these rings from him. But I'm just saying, this is what happened, all right? Steph beat a beat-up Cavaliers. They showed how they were on their necks a little bit the first 3 games, but after that, it was over with, man. Once Kevin Love didn't even make it, but Kyrie, once he was out of there, it was over with. Come on now, we saw that, all right? 2016, we know what happened in 2016. LeBron James and the Cavaliers smoked them. The 3-1 comeback. The Warriors, crowned as the greatest team of all time with that crazy record that they had. And then also, we know the shot that Kyrie Irving took to win that championship and how people just discredit my man LeBron James, forget his triple-double that he dropped in that game, 27, 11, 11, that people seem to forget about, and say that, oh, Kyrie won the game, won this whole series for them. It's ridiculous. All right, we need to stop that. With Kyrie, 26 points. LeBron James even dropped more points than the man, and y'all still don't want to give him credit for that game. But whatever. You know, it's a whole different discussion. But let's stick to it. So that's what happened in 16, right? Then we go to 17. We know what happened. Steph joins KD. Come on, fam. You already was on the greatest team of all time. And then you add KD. I mean, who are you, the Avengers at this point? Come on, fam. Cut it out, man. We know what happened. So they end up smoking the Cavaliers. Then we go to 18, right? We saw what LeBron James did, man. that team was incompetent. All right, that was not a good Cavaliers team. LeBron James single-handedly, I'm sticking my chest out and saying this one, single-handedly took the Cavaliers to the finals, bro. Yes, I'm saying it. Without LeBron James, they would have never made it past Boston. Never. All right. Then they get into the finals, and we saw what happened. Mr. J.R. Smith and the whole LeBron James meme of. Then in 2021, this is where it gets a little interesting, right? 2021, LeBron James put Steph out in the play-in. Okay? Put him out. All right? And for some reason, people forget that. 2022, that's where Steph won one of my top spots in my top 5, fam. And it was so good, man. We have to look at this real quick. Like, the man averaged 31 points in this series, dog. 31 points. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, he shot 50+% from the 3. From the 3, dog. Oh, my goodness, bro. What he was doing in this series was amazing. If you did watch it, I'm pretty sure y'all can agree with me on this one. That Steph was a dog in this series. The moment where he went crazy was when they were down 2-1 and he knew they could not go down 3-1. After that, man, Steph said, you know what? I'm about to turn it up a notch. And bro shot 50+% from the 3, dog. 50, I think he shot 50-something from the floor as a whole. I mean, Steph was ridiculous in this series. This is what did it for me. I said, okay, Steph did it without KD twice. He did it without KD twice, and then he did it to where he really looked like the MVP. Looked like he willed his team to this victory, fam. Beautiful work. I give it to him 1,000% in this one, man. And then, of course, in 2023, Steph ran into LeBron James in the playoffs, and they got put out by LeBron James. So all in all, without KD, Steph has a losing record against LeBron James. Steph is probably the greatest scorer I've ever seen in my life. But I think where Steph is going to fall short in the GOAT debate is his singular accolades. That's what's going to catch up to him. The defensive player of the years, the MVPs, things of that nature. So I think Steph can be talked about. I just feel like he'll fall short in a lot of areas. But, hey, man, everybody looks at it differently. Yeah, right now I still have LeBron and Jordan, but Steph is in my top 5 for sure. I understand why Shaq said what he said. Stephen Curry is definitely one of the greatest players of all time. I just don't think he's the greatest of all time just yet, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Stephen Curry being put in the GOAT conversation. Do you think Shaq is right? Do you think he's wrong? Let me know, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.